Hey guys, how are you doing today? I am Pam, and if this is the first time you come into the channel, welcome, 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 welcome to the Pam FAM. Over here, we like to talk about bougie makeup and bougie fragrances, and bougie fragrances and bougie makeup. Yeah, I said that twice because it's worth repeating. We love it that much. Yes, we do. My dears, you heard me say welcome to the Pam FAM. That means that you clicked on that button and you stepped on in here, and now I am considering you family. So my dearest family, come on, bring it in, bring it in. That's what we do. We love upon each other. Come on, hug time. Yes, hug time. Yes. We have to do this virtually because of Corona. We cannot really be hugging everybody. And I want to say for my new subscribers, guys, I see you. Mwah. I appreciate you and I love you. And for my subscribers that were older, meaning that you were here like last week beyond, thank you very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, guys, so let's keep it moving. I know you saw the thumbnail and I know you also saw the title. That's why you are here. So we are looking forward to springing into new things. And with that concept, I am thinking that we should start talking about fragrances that we are going to be wearing during the spring. So if you're interested to see what fragrances I am going to be talking about today for springtime lineup, please stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you very much for sticking with me and not walking out the door. You stayed right here. You ain't going nowhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So let's get started. My first fragrance that I'm going to be talking about today, guys, is a fragrance that I actually thought everybody was going to be talking about during the fall and maybe a little bit during the winter. But no one really did a video and mentioned this. And I think it's because this fragrance has a little bit of leather in it. It's got a little bit of everything in it, right? My first fragrance is going to be Valentino Donna. Guys, this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fragrance. It has iris, it has rose, it's powdery, it's got some vanilla, it's definitely got some leather in it, it's got some patchouli in it. That's why I thought that this fragrance was perhaps going to be one of those fragrances that people were going to be pulling out of their collection. Now, I look at this right here and you see, it's kind of hard for me to come by. I don't see it very often, so I don't use it a lot. But when I do, I enjoy it. The only thing is, Valentino Donna doesn't last on the skin. Her longevity, the performance that way, no ma'am, no ma'am. She needs to be taken with you when you're going. The fragrance doesn't last. I would get maybe 2 to 3 hours of wear with this. And for as beautiful as it smells, I would really hope that it would last longer. But nonetheless, she's one of my favorite fragrances for the earlier part of the year, especially springtime. And that's Valentino Donna. My next fragrance, guys, my next fragrance is Poison Girl by Dior. Guys, this is such a cute little bottle. It looks like a little cherry. Absolutely really love the design of these bottles and also the weightiness. They're very comfortable to hold. They're very comfortable to spray. And this one has a wonderful mister. One of the better fragrances in my collection from Dior. I only have a few of them, and this is one of the better ones. I actually like how easy it is to wear. Now this, however, again, very similar to the Valentino Donna, the Dior Poison Girl, she does not last very long on the skin. Her longevity is not good at all. Her performance is not good in that aspect. Her performance for sillage, like, you know, your own little scent bubble and stuff like that, good. For other people to smell, no, not so much. I will tell you that the vanilla, the sweetness, the powderiness of this fragrance is what makes it really popular, as well as the amber, the nuttiness, guys. She's beautiful. If you like Dior fragrances and you like these designs, the poison design and the poison elements, you know, the flankers, this is a flanker, of course, I think that this would be a great fragrance for the spring time frame. So this is Dior's Poison Girl. So one fragrance I know for a fact I'm going to be wearing during the spring, for a fact. I have both the Eau de Parfum and the Eau de Toilette. And that, my dears, is Chanel Chance or Tendre. Guys, what a beautiful, this is my favorite one out of the entire Chance line, Chanel Chance line. This is floral, fruity, it's citrusy, it's got some sweetness to it. It's also got some white florals, it's musky a little bit. And this is the Eau de Toilette. I also have the Eau de Parfum, which I don't really notice a significant difference except the Eau de Parfum lasts a little longer. But this is definitely coming out of my closet pretty much almost I'll probably be wearing this once a week. At least, okay? So you can wear this throughout the year, but you can also wear it perfect for springtime. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like this as well, which leads me to think that this is one of the better fragrances that is in, well, the best in the Chance line. This is my actual favorite in the Chance line, and that is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. So another fragrance from the same line, Chanel, that I think others are going to be pulling out as well for the springtime, but I know I am pulling out for sure, is this one. And this is CoCo Mademoiselle. Guys, this is a sweet, stunning fragrance. This is not the Intense. I have the Intense as well. This is just a regular one. This, guys, Chanel CoCo Mademoiselle, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. It's a beautiful floral. It's got some citrus in there. It's definitely got a little bit of woodiness to it, some patchouli to round it off. Yes, this is a fragrance that I think is a beautiful classic. Now, again, this is my body that I like, and I think a lot of people like it too. So my thought process is it's perfect for spring because you can use it day or night. You can use it to go to work, and with the warmer weather and the warmer temperature, the citrus elements is going to play really nicely on that. So that, my dears, a great fragrance for the springtime is Chanel CoCo Mademoiselle, the Eau de Parfum. But this one is new to my collection, and this is Bond No. 9 New York Fling. Guys, this fragrance is so pretty. It's not a fragrance that I anticipating that I was going to own, because I was thinking that perhaps Chinatown was going to be my first Bond No. 9. I was also thinking perhaps, you know, New York, the B9. I thought that's what I was going to get. That was going to be my first fragrance. And, you know, that's my step into the Bond. But this happened to be the first one that I got. Guys, this one here is gorgeous. Florally, citrusy, warm, spicy, green. It's aromatic. It's got fruitiness to it. It's fresh, spicy as well. So it will cater to both men and women, in my opinion. I think that this is one of the great entry for me into the Bond, because it's not just the typical sweet or gourmand fragrances or the beautiful fragrances everybody talks about and whatnot. This one is beautiful in its own right because it is different smelling. It doesn't smell like everything else. As a matter of fact, I could get that hint, that spiciness, the warm spicy, the fresh spice, freshness, all of that. And it just puts me in that spring type of mind. I feel like I'm in Paris right now, walking through, I know this is American, but just go with me here. I'm in Paris right now, walking through the garden, you know, or the Versailles. I'm just there, you know, nice and light and springy, but also it's got some depth to it and some bone or meatiness to it. And this is Bond No. 9's New York Fling. The rest of these that I've got here, I know that I love, except for one, that mentionable I talked to you all about at the beginning. So I will just go ahead and pull out one of my very favorites right now. Just got her as well. And this is Rose Omeyyade by Atelier des Ors. Guys, look at the bottle. Look at that. Look at the gold flecks in there. Yay! Pretty, huh? Yay! Yes, guys, Rose Omeyyade happens to be one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. I was not knowing what I was missing until I got a sample, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta have this, okay? Gotta have it. She is on the heavier side for spring, so I would reserve her for nighttime wear. I don't know. I may wear her during the, I'm gonna spray some on my skin. Yes, on my skin, I get like spiciness, like a spicy vibe to it. I get the rose. It's like a deep, sexy, spicy rose. The bottle of this is gorgeous. The weight is nice and hefty, but you can smell the sweetness. You can smell the oud. You can smell the patchouli. You can smell the amber. You can smell the florals, of course, rose. But guys, if you have been teeter-tottering, you're like, oh, Pam, you're giving me too much citrus. Oh, Pam, you're giving me too many light florals. Oh, Pam, you know, that type of vibe you're thinking. This is the one. If you don't have it in your collection, try and pick it up, because this is a little heavier. If you like beast mode type stuff, this is one I think would probably fit the bill for the spring season for you. And that is Rose Omeyyade by Atelier des Ors. Gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. I love these bottles. Nice and weighty. I absolutely love them. So speaking of rose, I have one for you right here, guys. This is Magnolia Rose by Maison Lancome, the house of Maison Lancome. I've been going deep in that rabbit hole. Deep in that rabbit hole with Maison Lancome. I really love this fragrance. I couldn't wait to say, yes, this is what I'm going to be wearing for the spring, summer, you know, like pulling out my wardrobe, because I'm like, this is a beautiful fragrance. It's nice and sweet, but it's not cloying, and it's feathery, meaning when it gets on your skin, when you're moving around, you may not smell it, but when you're moving around, others will smell it. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. But this has rose. It is floral, as I stated earlier, musky, powdery, and it's got just a tad bit of citrus in there. The citrus in there is just going to give it a little bit of sharpness, whereas, you know, it'll counteract all the powderiness you'll probably get from the rose and the iris and stuff. Oh my God, beautiful fragrance. Now, I have heard people say something to the effect of, oh, it smells slightly old. And I really despise hearing old. And I use the word despise not lightly, okay? Because you have people who wear fragrances of all age, all gender, you know, all nationalities and stuff. And sometimes when you say stuff like that, it can offend folks. So I'm trying really hard not to offend folks. My thought process is that it does smell a tad mature. And when I say mature, meaning that you have to be comfortable in your skin to wear powdery scents, comfortable in your skin to wear rosy powdery scents, comfortable in your skin to wear something that doesn't smell like everything everyone else is wearing. You know, oh, it's got to be clean, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. This here is a beautiful, I want to say almost historic scent, and that is Magnolia Rose by Maison Lancome. She's gonna be in my spring collection. Yes, my spring wardrobe, as you say. Okay, so the next fragrance I have for you guys is Rose Rouge, and this is by Van Cleef and Arpels. Guys, this is a beautiful rose fragrance. I don't have to do a lot of selling with this one. I really don't. I remember that I wanted this and I wasn't sure if I had too many roses in my collection, and I'm like, let me try it anyways. So I went ahead and I ordered it. I actually really enjoy the way the bottle looks. It's nice and simplistic looking to me, but I think that the simplicity is beautiful in itself. It's very hefty. The bottle is very heavy. The cap is also nice and sturdy, not plastic or anything like that. But what I really like about this is the juice inside. Yes, the juice inside, guys. Notes, the scent story for this one. If you like rose, if you like sweet, if you like a little bit of woodiness, just a tad bit of amberiness, a little bit of cocoa mixed in between, you're gonna love this fragrance. I don't think I've known anyone, well, I haven't seen anyways, anyone who doesn't like it. This fragrance actually lasted on my skin very well. I did get a compliment. I did. I was in the store shopping for food. The person was 6 feet behind me. When they walked up to me, they told me, I like your perfume, ma'am. I said, well, thank you very much. You know, and I really appreciate when I hear stuff like that. Sometimes we say we don't really care. That's what we say, but you know, I do care. So this is one of my spring fragrances that's going to be in my wardrobe for the spring, and that is Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. Next fragrance is going to be Rouge Malachite, guys. Rouge Malachite is by Giorgio Armani Prive. Guys, this line is really pretty. My understanding is this fragrance in particular is probably going to be not being manufactured anymore, so I'm not sure. So, you know, it means that I really want to make her work. On my skin, I couldn't smell it initially. Like, it wouldn't last in my nose and my, you know, and I was like, what in the world? I can't be agnostic to a fragrance, a fragrance that everybody's talking about, right? So I think during the spring, it's going to be better because the woodiness is going to blossom. The white florals are going to be blossoming. You know, all of that, all the elements that makes this the magical fragrance that everyone talks about. I think that's going to pop out during the spring. So my fragrance that I'm going to pull out is going to be Rouge Malachite by Giorgio Armani Prive, because I think she's going to do much, much better in the spring than in the fall or winter. So the last fragrance I want to talk about, as I said, is a mentionable. It's going to be this one. And this, my dears, this is Jasmins Marzipane by the house of Maison Lancome. I literally just recently hauled this fragrance, and I did a haul live talking about this jasmine. I know that it has jasmine sambac. I know that it has jasmine in it, those two elements right there. I know that it has those two heavy hitters in there, and I am a lover of jasmine, but I was expecting more of a scent that comes around with, you know, like Alien from Thierry Mugler, but nonetheless, it's still a pretty scent. It's still a pretty scent, nonetheless. So I'm going to try her out for the spring. Jasmine Marzipane by Lancome, Maison Lancome. Okay, gorgeous bottles. These bottles are just, oh, stunning, 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 stunning. So this is Jasmine Marzipane by Maison Lancome. So my dears, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. If you are new to the channel, this is the type of stuff we do, talk about fragrance and sometimes beauty as well. So click on the subscribe button, and when you do that, to my left, your right, you'll see a notification bell. When you click on the subscribe button, and that notification bell will say all, click on that, and it'll let you know every single time I upload a video, I do a community post, or when I'm doing some sort of giveaway, okay? Please, please, oh, and my lives, yes, my lives. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right about now, you should see some end cards popping up around me or on the side or below of me. One will take you to a playlist, the other will take you to a specific video that either I or YouTube has chosen for you, depending upon what, they think you like. Now, you'll also see some artwork on the screen. It's my daughter's artwork, my pride and joy. Yes, click on that. It'll take you to my channel so you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and you can watch some more videos. So click on one of these on the artwork, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.